studied psychology. I got it for my A-level. I went on to study it for my degree as well. I loved every moment of my degree. I did it with the OU, so I broke out of the boxes and limitations. I didn't go to university. I did it all part-time. But then I reached this point in my life again where I felt stuck. So I had all of this knowledge about psychology and what makes people tick. And I was doing a job at the time that was in financial services, and I was like, how do these come together? Like, how do I, like, I'm so curious and I love this and I've studied this and this is my thing, but I'm doing this thing over here to bring me money because I left home quite young and bought a house and a car and travelled and all of those things. So I was very independent and I needed that money. I needed that job to bring me money. And over here, I had all of my skills, and it was like, how do I bring these together? How do I bring together this fire, this passion in me, and this way to make money? So what I did is I let that fire in me keep going. And this is your confirmation if you're watching this. And this is what I tuned back into in London this week, was I allowed that fire within me, that fiery sense of like, yes, this is my thing, like this is me. I let that carry me through. So each step of the way, I followed that lit up feeling in my body and I followed where that took me. And in 2014, that took me to studying positive psychology in London. So this is what led to that point of this journey. And a friend of mine said to me, you love psychology, you love emotional intelligence. Your next step is going to be positive psychology because it is the latest science and research around this area. A lot of like the organisations at the time were using like 1970s research, and we were like, no, like there's some latest stuff here, and it's all within positive psychology. The magic is in positive psychology. So that day in London, this is why I felt it started to shift and change my life, because not only has it changed my life in terms of like the application of the tools to my life, but the way I can use those tools with others. And this is ultimately then what led to me running my business, because I was like, okay, how do I join these two? There's part of me over here that's got like this passion and this like deep interest, like special interest. It is a special autistic special interest in like how people tick, what makes people tick. And then over here, how do I make money and how do I bring in money? Because I desire to be independent, and I'd left home young and I had this desire to create this career for myself. And then positive psychology was what joined the two.